everybody, and welcome back to Gaming Trials. Today we're going to be playing some Black Ops 4 Zombies, and I'm going to be giving you a high round setup guide. So starting off with the perks and equipment, you're going to want Time Slip because you want the trap cooldowns to become back faster. You're going to want Dying Wish, so just in case you get cornered, you don't die. You're going to want Victorious Tortoise so you can pull out your shield so you can't be killed when you do get in a corner. And you're going to want Stamina. Preferably, I'd put Stamina up in the modifier slot just so that way you have unlimited sprint. And you get to fire weapons while you're sprinting. But you could just as easily put Time Slip in the modifier if you wanted to get your special weapon cooldown rate up to full. For the elixirs, you're going to use Anywhere But Here and equipment. Those are the only two that I really want to run from classics. If you wanted to, you could run Arsenal Accelerator instead of Perk Up, and Temporal Gift instead of an Alchemical Antithesis. I just choose not to. I'm going to be using Perk Up and Alchemical just in case I feel like I need them. As for your special weapon, you should probably bring the Path of Sorrows. It's really up to you. You could bring whichever one you like, but Path of Sorrows works best for me. Wraith Fire for your equipment. The Strife is the starting weapon because you want the Stiletto Knife. And you don't need to bring a talisman, but I have an extra Wraithfire charge talisman. So I can hold 3 Wraithfires instead of 2. Now let's head back. Now let's head into the game. Once you're in game, you're gonna want to kill every zombie except for one in round 1. So that'll be 5 zombies if you're on solo. 5 zombies. And you're going to want to turn on the power for the powerhouse. There's only one door you need to keep closed for this strategy, and that's going to be this one. Right here, West Grounds into New Industries. Like I said, turn on the power in the powerhouse. Feel free to collect your free 100 points and start crossing the catwalk of the shield, which is going to be the Warden's Key. Now you're also going to need the shield door and ectoplasm. The first spot for the ectoplasm can be found in the D block right here. Another spot can be found in Times Square right here, as you see in my game. And the final spot can be found right here in this power box. The last part of the shield that you're going to need is the actual shield door, and you're going to have to venture farther down to the other power that you're going to have to turn on in order to do that. The first shield spot is around one of these corners. I don't remember which one specifically that it is, so just kind of turn around every single one just to make sure that it's not there. The second spot is right here, right across from this window in that doorway. And the final spot, it'll be right over here, right next to this window. And you're going to have to turn on the power while you're over here as well. Once you have all the shield parts, you should come over to the transverse tunnel and build the shield right here next to the Magmagat room.
The shield appears calibrated to both absorb and discharge lost souls.
You want it here because this is where the main strategy is going to be taking place. You need this door closed so zombies don't come around through there. And that's practically it. Now we need to hit the box for our Magmagat. Or for our Blundergat, which we're going to turn into the...
This
There we go.
A shoulder strap or a wheelbarrow?
Now that we have our Blundergat, let's head to the warden's house and let's get this thing going.
Very hot, but cooling quick.
All right.
It appears I haven't much time.
Now we run with the Magma Gats, or Tempered Blundergat in this case, to the forge. I'd recommend having the stamina perk active for this run, as this run is a little bit longer than the standard run and has less fire barrels, so you'd want to move a little bit faster. Gotta turn left there really quick, get a little bit more fire, and then brake right. You should have a little bit more than enough time to make it all the way to the Blundergat chamber.
You could say that my metallurgical... the Pack-a-Punch. Set it down just there, if you please. Unless you wish to be blended.
That double points is gone. So the main point of this strategy is you're going to use this trap. I forget how long it lasts, but you can just kind of look at it. And you're going to take a little walk around here, and then you're going to double back. Head over here.
Wonder violence. Impeccable timing as always, Herr Warden. I was just thinking about
Interesting, I got it on a dog round. Normally you don't do that. You usually just come straight back for the trap. But because it's a warden round,
so this is it, yeah? This is
the
how
warden's
you
going to just try to shut off the trap. So
bravo.
he's an issue sometimes, but it's not too bad. And this strategy is really, really quick.
I wonder if we'll hook something this time. Fingers crossed.
You want to stand so that way the window is right over there. It's to the right of the pillar. Just come around this way, run around, double back.
Mountain. Climb that mountain and plant a little flag at the top. The action, the recoil, the sound. Absolutely intoxicating.
The only reason I'm not using the trap is because I do want a few extra points. I just phased through that zombie.
Do you not know who I am? I am Dr. Edward Bloody Ricto.